102. Why you have problems. Why you have problems. Everything here starts with why. Why this, why that, why everything. If you literally question everything, your whole life is going to basically transform. It's going to change, if it makes sense. How you doing, first of all, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, físicamente, physically, emocionalmente, emotionally, financieramente, financial. El que no sirve para vivir, no sirve para, el que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Who, he, who not fit to service, who not fit to live. Yo,
See, that's why you have problems, because you still don't admit that you're the problem. But let me not, let me start.
yes.
Why you have problems? Welcome to episode 102 of the CMR Podcast Network. Today we're diving into why you have problems. Problems are a part of life, but they're often a result of how we think, act, and approach situations. In this episode, we'll explore why problems arise and how addressing our own patterns can help us overcome them. Let's get into it. Problems as a reflection of choices. Problems often come from our choices. Many of our challenges are a direct result of the decisions we make daily. My question to you, Vanessa, is how do our choices contribute to our problems?
Okay, when you choose to be like, when you focus on more problem, you're gonna attract more problem. I'm gonna say about me. See, I focus something I'm not gonna resort, like to resolve the problem, I make sure I'm gonna bring more problem. And this is like every time when you have something you have to fix, you have to say, no, I'm gonna doing something to resolve every problem what I have. It's like when I'm gonna say the something happened in my life and I know how I resolve like my problem and I know the thing how I can resolve is you win 100% or 90% because you decide to resolve the problem. But see, you focus just problem, you make sure you're not gonna resolve your problem.
Do you feel like you're a person of solutions or a person of problems?
I can say I'm focusing more on problem. I'm working in that part because sometimes my mind is like focusing how I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna resolve, like. But little by little, I say when I'm focusing something and I know how I'm gonna resolve the problem, it's like it's open my mind. But as I just focus problem, I make sure I'm not gonna resolve anything. I don't want to say like I just focus like in solution, but when I recognize I had a problem and I didn't see any result, I just say no, I'm not gonna focus on problem. I just like, focus on something, I know I'm gonna resolve something.
Your life is a result of your choices. But learning from mistakes, understanding how choices lead to outcomes helps us make better decisions moving forward. Why is it important to recognize mistakes as learning opportunities?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Why is it important to recognize mistakes as learning opportunities?
Okay, it's very important because every time when you like have the problem and you focus like solution, it's like you see it's like something experience you happen something in your life. It's like something, every experience you learn something. I learned something in the past and show me like something I'm gonna grow in something else. See, you focus like in everything you wanna do it and you're not gonna like resolve the problem or like the thing where you wanna do it, it's like you're not move on in your life. Every experience or everything is like you have to be growth mindset. You not have to fit mindset. Like you not have to focus on every. I'm gonna
Most
say.
problems can be solved by doing the little things well. When you master the basics, life becomes simpler, choices become clearer, and peace becomes second nature. See, guys, 90% of your problems go away if you eat clean, move daily, dress sharply, learn finance, financial literacy, set boundaries, read daily, choose friends, prioritize sleep. But I'm gonna tell you guys the number one thing I see when it comes to problems. First of all, the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, right? But also, the quality of your life also depends on the quality of the people you let around you. So, I'm gonna just read this right here. When it comes to choosing friends or choosing your circle, you know this one. But here's the truth: we're a reflection of our circle. Good friends help you grow, while others drain your energy. Ask, do they bring me joy or chaos? If it's the latter, time to reevaluate. Let me ask you a question, Vanessa, and I'm gonna ask every person here. Do you bring me joy or chaos?
I don't know. Because I don't know how you think about what
I'm
I
gonna tell
bring
you
to
on
you.
video. You're very chaotic.
Oh yeah?
Yes,
Why?
yes. See, I can't be fake. You might be fake, but I can't be fake.
Okay.
See, one thing about me, what you see is what you get. Not just you, I'm talking about to the world. That's why I'm very vulnerable, if it makes sense. I'm a person that I don't give a fuck what people think or say about me. And it's not that I don't want to, I always say I don't want to curse. But one thing that has helped me level up in life is my character. Fuck my reputation. Because my reputation is always going to change depending how I benefit people. So if I'm benefiting you now, you're going to talk nicely about me. But if the day I take the benefit away, I'm a different person, if it makes sense. But once again, people around you either bring the best out of you or bring the worst out of you. You, straight up, you drain my own energy because your life is too chaotic. I got to tell you this on video. So you could go replay this video. You got me? Let the world judge me. Let your fucking people judge me. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you this on video. You have way too many fucking problems. And you don't admit you're the fucking problem.
Yeah, I'm the
You got
problem.
me? So I'd rather scare away people and using you as an example than literally be fake. Because as a leader creating leaders are supposed to be creating leaders. If I don't get the rotten apple out of the organization, it could be you or anybody that comes. It could be somebody now in the organization or somebody that comes in the future. They're going to know already how I am. So I'd rather use you guys as an example to scare away because I want to attract the right people. But the best thing I want to do is scare away the 99%. I'm looking for the 1% of the 1%. I'm not looking for, if there's 100 people, I'm only interested in that one person. I'm not interested in, I want quality over quantity. Straight up. Once again, see, my issue, my only issue in my life, that's why from day -0, I said 80% of my success or people's success is how well we deal with each other. Because I understood strangers make you rich. So if I'm good when it comes to dealing with people, obviously serving them, because I need to be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of God's other children, that's going to help me overall in my lifestyle, if it makes sense. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be able to sell a product or a service to somebody. And if I'm able to, people do business with people that like, know, and trust. If they listen, if they like you, they'll listen to you. And if they listen to you, they'll do business with you. If it makes sense. The minute a man or a woman lets me open my mouth, that means they like me, they're listening to me, there's a chance that they could do business with me. Today, with Manny, I helped him lead the way. There was literally 7 people. And out of the 7 people, 6 people I did interviews with. Helped them. That one person, number 7, that the interview was not done, is because I didn't want to force it. But I could even convince that person. But that man's energy, that guy's energy, it was not worth me convincing him. But the point that I'm trying to bring across is that my closing rate from A through Z, I know how to go from 0 to 100 and close a deal like this. Same way I could close the distance between an idea and money I'm also aware, also, just by looking at a human, how to pick up their energy, read them overall, if it makes sense. Whoever sees you con tu carita feliz y contenta. I like, by the way, I like your braids. Whoever did your braids, shout them out. Give them a shout out. You got me? Bring them some attention. You got me? But whoever sees you con tu carita feliz, you look like que tú no matas un mosquito.
Mm.
I'm serious. I'm calling you out right on video. Call me out on video. Call me out on video.
You know, I don't want to say I just like look moquito, but I just say I am like, yo no soy santa. I'm not like una monja.
In another word, when people around you have problems, they want to bring those problems to your table. You guys got to understand 80% of your problems, low key, nobody gives a fuck about them. And 20% of your problems, when you tell them people, they're glad that what? You have that problem. Certain problem, the only problem that I will fix for people, straight up, la mente. Starting everything with the pillars, but also do have the person that what the person has to become. But as long as they're willing to do the work. Because I know, understand everybody wants to dream home, dream car, but everything starts with the dream business. What you pay, the dollar amount that you pay in rent is enough to pay for a mortgage. So sometimes people want attention, you get me? And they talk a lot about, oh, I'm paying, rent, but they don't do anything about it. They rather sit here and complain, gossip, talk about the problem, but they don't want the help. When you bring the people to try to help them, or they know the X person could help them, they just want to talk about the problem, but they don't want to hear the solution. So certain people, they just want to hear things, and it's draining.
But I wanna know, what do you say? Like, I just look como que la carita mía, like como un moquito, como no entendí porque.
I don't know how to speak Spanish. Talk to me in English.
How I say like moquito? I didn't know how to say moquito, but like you say something about that. Like, what is the point you're gonna like you bring this thing? Like,
today we're doing an episode. It's called, once again, why you have problems.
Okay.
Right? Why you have problems? So answer me that question.
No, I didn't have problem.
You don't have problem?
No.
You see? And it's good that we're on video.
No, I didn't have problem because see, you fucking something, it's like because you have problem, brother. I just
See, you want to know something, world? Vanessa's the perfect example of a woman. You get me? That doesn't admit she's the problem.
Okay.
See, in life, when what you sow is what you reap. See, nobody is gonna call you out in front of camera. You get me? Because what's not recorded is not remembered. You get me? This is tough love here. This is not, you get me? That's why being around me is not for the weak. Straight up. Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento.
But let me say something. You asked me, let's say, I have problem, but you before that you say nobody worry about like happen to you. What I had to say, see, I have problems. See, nobody doesn't care. See, I have problem. Just I had to focus like what I was supposed to do, and
so answer me this: do you bring me joy or chaos?
No, you say I bring mierda, que como se llame.
See, people around you are supposed to be assets, not liabilities. When you have people that are liabilities, they drain your energy. People that are assets, they uplift you, they inspire you, they motivate you. They want to see you grow. But when a man or a woman has a vision, like myself, as a vision-driven leader, everybody around me has to literally be driven by their vision. Forget about my vision or the ultimate vision. You get me? But I've noticed most people, remember, the mind is a magnet. If you think in problems, you attract more problems. If you think in possibilities, solutions, you attract solutions, possibilities. A man like myself cannot be too accessible. And I'm telling you and telling everybody around, do not bring me bullshit. If you're not bringing something to the table that is aligned with the vision, do not bring it to my table. Do not bring it to my attention because I have no empathy. I'm going to embarrass my own self in front of the world. I don't give a fuck what the world says about me. With them or without them, I'm going to make money. I'm a man of value. I create value. I literally will scare people away. And I do want to do that. I want to scare people away. That's why, as a coach mentor, I help people develop their character. Because the minute he opens his mouth or a woman opens his mouth, they know who the fuck they are. And I reveal who the fuck I am. See, I don't walk with a fucking mask like 99% of the fucking people in the world. That's what makes me successful. And even with my success, I don't even consider myself successful. Because my success, I measure it by how many people I'm able to help impact. So if I don't bring you and people around bullshit, problems, why are people bringing me bullshit and problems to my table? See, my zone is a zero drama. I don't accept shit from not even my fucking mother, my father, nobody. No motherfucker, no bitch brings me problem. Straight up. You got me? If you have a problem, bring me a big problem. Something that I like. Something with business. Bring me a business problem. But other than that, do not bring me fucking nonsense. That's why choosing your friends is the number one thing that will make you successful or unsuccessful. When it comes to people, people are either batteries or they're what? Vacuums. Assets, liabilities. You know this one, but here's the truth. I'm gonna read it once last time. We're a reflection. We are a reflection of our circle. We're the average of the 5 people we surround ourselves with. Good friends help you grow while others drain your energy. You got to ask yourself, do they bring me joy or chaos? What else do you want to tell the world, Vanessa?
Yes, what I can say, not fucking in your problem, fucking in solution. What I decide to do it because before, when I have my own mindset, I always focus more in problem. Even like I still do it, but I just like recognize and I just decide to focus more in solution. This is a guide you have to do too. Just everything you have problem, just focus in solution. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa. Your life is a result of your choices, mindset, and perception of problems. Seeing problems as opportunities. How we perceive challenges influences how we deal with them. A growth mindset can turn setbacks into opportunities for growth. How you doing today, Manny?
Excelentemente bien. Espiritualmente, my connection with God is perfectly fine. Mentalmente, I have my knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So my knowledge is getting improved on daily. Físicamente, physically, I'm not the best. I'm working towards being the best. We go to the gym every day. Emotionally, no estamos en sentimiento, estamos en crecimiento. We're not in our feelings. We don't get in our feelings if they give us tough love, if they talk, if they make us say powerful words to make us feel bad. No, we don't feel bad because of words. You know what I mean? Financially, financieramente, el que no vive para servir, no sirve para vivir.
Thank you, Manny. Your life is a result of your choices. Once again, seeing problems as opportunities. My question to you is, how does mindset shape our experience of problems?
Well, mindset is your perspective. Like mindset is the problem. Mindset is what you have to focus on finding a solution to better on daily. So,
From 1 to 10, how good of a problem solver are you?
from 1 to 10,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, I don't want to be put in a scale about this, but I solve my problems. Well, I'm getting better in solving my problems, to be exact.
Well, can you give it a number?
I can't give you a number because I have one problem, and the problem is myself. I have to work on myself daily to get rid of my problems.
Okay. I was just trying to see your awareness to problem solving. Because if you admit that you're the problem, that means you need help solving your problem.
Well,
What's your biggest problem?
My biggest problem. My biggest problem. I don't look at things like problems.
You see,
I attack situations to get rid of the negative things that bring that situation.
so you don't have
So,
problems.
I have problems, of course. We all, like most people, have problems, but my problem is not something I can't deal with.
What problem do you think I have?
Well, the problem I think you have, honestly speaking, is probably you want everybody to become a leader or become their best to become their best version of themselves. Not everybody. You have to understand. Not everybody wants to become the best version of themselves. Not everybody is.
I'm not
is
looking for everybody. That's a good thing that you brought that up. See, this is why, as an eagle, I'm looking for eagles.
exactly.
You get me?
I understand.
I'm looking for the 1% of the 1%. I'm not even looking for the 1%. I'm looking for the 1% inside the 1%. If there's 100 people, you get me? I'm looking for that one person, but also I'm going to push and poke them to see if they're really that 1% of the 1%, if it makes sense. Because leadership is not for everybody. So if leadership is not for everybody, let's go to the 4 levels of value creation, right? Because I've noticed that the people at the lowest value, form of value,
Implementation.
they don't know how to solve fucking problems. You get me? Straight up, right? In implementation, you're being told what to do, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So a man that literally gets told what to do, to me, you don't know how to solve a fucking problem. Right?
I agree.
Right or wrong?
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Unification, you're telling others what?
What to do?
What to do. Right? You're leveraging other people to what? Who, not how. Right?
Right.
With money, you can buy people's time.
Of course.
Right?
Your own business. You're not self-employed.
But when you develop your communication, you're able to solve your problems even what?
Even faster, even better.
Right?
Even
You don't gotta mumble, right?
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
And then when they ask you what number will you rate yourself, simple. You could just give a number. It doesn't matter because I'm not looking for a perfect number. I just wanted it to see from 0 to 100, from 1 to 10. You got me? What will you rate yourself when it comes to why you have problems? You got me? Because a lot of people, when they don't admit, sometimes they'll label certain things a problem, but they don't admit they're the problem. And I tell people like you, don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills to be able to solve your problems, right? You see how you have the skill to cut hair, right? You gave yourself from 1 to 10 or 5, right? But now we're working your way up. Now I could say you're a 5.5. And as we move forward, I know with a man like myself that gets people out of their comfort zone, I'll get you to an easy 9.5. Because we're never going to be perfect. But I'll get you to a 9 as a barber, right? Because if you cut one of the most difficult man's hair alive, he's going to sharpen you. Iron sharpens iron. If you like basketball, you play against LeBron, one of the best players alive, or against Curry, you think Curry's going to come down to your level?
No.
You got to go up to his level. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, of course.
So what makes you think I'm going to go down to your level?
You're not.
See, I love big problems. And the biggest problem in the world right now is the mind.
Of course.
A mindset.
Of course.
Right?
It's all in the mind.
So the world now, we humans, we got to now change from Windows 95 to Windows 98 to Windows Vista. We got to keep upgrading our operating system.
Of course.
You upgraded, you got iPhone 16.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what iPhones I got.
Are they updated?
They're not even updated. I don't even update them. I'm dead ass.
Right.
Because I'm not here worried about little ass fucking problems. You got me? And I could talk shit about phones. I made millions of phones. Have you made millions of phones?
Not yet.
Oh, so you want to get into the phone industry?
Not yet.
You want to get into the phone industry?
I wouldn't mind getting in the industry.
You wouldn't mind?
I wouldn't mind.
You see, I would mind. You got me? I'm here bringing you in the elevator. You don't got to take the stairs. So the world's changing by the second. You got me? Todo lo que sube tiene que bajar. Phone industry is already.
But I can invest my money into a phone
I'm not
industry.
going to talk these conversations with you because right now you're going to drag me to your level. You got me? Bo, going back, Manny. Mindset and perception. Negative thinking traps. Focusing on the negative aspects of problems can keep you stuck rather than finding solutions. Why does a growth mindset helps us turn challenges into opportunities?
When you're in a growth mindset, right? You won't look at problems like problems. You will look at them as an opportunity to grow. So you will want to surround yourself and you'll want to develop good habits, good skills to get rid of whatever is holding you, whatever is tying you down.
It's not the problem, but how you view it that matters.
Perspective.
Perspective. Let me ask you once again the question. Do you know why you have problems?
Because I still haven't solved the main problem myself.
You know, Albert Einstein has a quote. I forgot exactly how it says, but he says, you cannot solve a problem with the same perception, the same level of understanding of how you created the problem. I don't know if that makes sense.
I agree.
Right?
Of course.
Right?
Of
So you
course.
see, most people will never be able to solve their problems. Because the thing is, unless you basically update your mindset, right? Get on growth mode, escape the fear zone, get out of the comfort zone, get on growth, you will never solve the problem. Right or wrong?
Of course.
Right? From 1 to 10, getting your shit together, what will you rate it? Self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management.
I'm working on it every day, but I would say a 5 or 4, 4 or 5. But daily putting in work daily.
I'll give it a 0.5. Like a half a point.
I respect that point. I respect your answer and I respect your vision, your perspective on myself.
You gave yourself a 5. That's a 50%. You got your calendar already organized.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Do you have it organized?
I mean, yeah, I have the schedule of tomorrow, how we're gonna be doing the podcast, my podcast.
How about principles? $5.
Of course, Emily. She can hold me up to date with that.
You've been basically
every day.
Okay. And you've been reading the book, because I don't care about the $5. It's the principle.
Principles, of course. I'm daily.
Pain plus reflection equals progress.
Of course.
Right? So problems are your pain, right? Now you got to reflect on those problems, right? So if you're attracting problems, that means you're the problem, right? Because life is a mirror of you, right or wrong?
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
What else can you tell the world when it comes to this topic? Why you have problems?
Man, people need to change their perspective about whatever situation they're in, because whatever situation they're in, they're not problems. And if you think they're problems, then you better be aware. Better check yourself. 100%, man.
Thank you, Manny.
Episode 102. Let's get it.
The impact of avoidance. Problems grow when you ignore. Ignoring or avoiding issues doesn't make them go away. It often makes them worse. Why does avoiding problems make them worse, Emily? And then I'll ask you how you're doing.
Okay, what I can say about that is when you avoid the problem or don't want to deal with the problem, it will accumulate, and when it explodes, it will be big. So it's better confront the problems, no avoid it.
How do you deal with your problems?
How do I deal with my problems? Well, I can say that I avoid the problem. So
You avoid the problems?
Yeah,
Why you avoid problems?
because I don't want to focus on the problem. I prefer to focus on the solution.
See, I love problems. I really love problems. I love problems because problems are opportunity for growing. And problems is what you label it a problem, if it makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills
To
to
solve
solve your
those
problem. See, straight up, not trying to brag, but I'm very skillful, right? But it's because I did the inner work and I still do the inner work. I still put in the work, if it makes sense. Give me your biggest problem right now, and I'm gonna tell you how I'll fix it. What's your problem?
My biggest problem.
Yes.
Well, I would say the rent.
The what?
The rent.
The rent?
Yeah.
You see, you're the perfect fucking example. And sorry for not saying sorry, because I'm not saying sorry to you or to the world. I'm saying sorry to myself. You're the perfect example of a woman that will never learn. You don't got a rent problem. You got it. The problem is never in the pocket. The problem is in your brain. How you got a rent problem?
Because I am still paying the rent every month. Well, my mom is paying.
Keep talking.
Okay, so I want to remove that weight from her
Money is a
shoulder.
byproduct of value creation.
Uh-huh.
Money is a byproduct of value creation.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean to you?
That I need to bring value to the world, so that will attract money.
So when people got you see, poor people, world, you guys are gonna notice that the best way to identify poor, rich, wealthy, poor people focus on bills. Rent is a what? Is a bill,
Yeah.
right? You consider yourself poor, rich, wealthy. What you consider yourself?
Poor, still poor,
Why?
because I still surround myself with people that have the same mindset. So the poor
Elevation requires what?
separation.
I'll never tell people to separate, but I for sure will separate. And my separation started with people around, if it makes sense. I rather solo than with the wrong people. That's why I practice OQP, only quality people. And it's due to the fact that most people, their mindset is still stuck in Windows 95. They don't update their mindset and understand people don't have a money problem. People have a mindset problem. So I asked you the question, what's your biggest problem? You said the rent, but your biggest problem is not the rent. You get me? Your biggest problem is a mindset, how you perceive the world, how you see the world, right? Who do you live with?
With my mom and my grandma,
Who else?
my cousin.
See, you live with 100 people.
Honest.
See, I have all my life. One thing about me, solo, with the wrong people, if it makes sense. Why do you think I love living by myself?
Why?
I'm asking you that question. Why do you think I love living by myself?
Because you don't want to let anybody else like bring their bullshit to your table. Or
You see, it's better paying everything myself than dividing bills, expenses with what? Negative individuals, negative people. See, I like my space. I like living big, solo. Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres y para dónde vas. Tell me who you're with, and I'm gonna tell you who you are and where you're headed. As a vision-driven leader, one of my main thing is to make sure I fly either solo or with other eagles. That the eagles understand that they have to do their own thing as well, if it makes sense. Let me ask you a question, Emily. Why you don't have your dream home?
I still haven't put in the work.
Well, what do you mean? What does that mean to you?
Like you always say, the ABCD, always be helping people.
So you don't have your dream home or your first home because you haven't put it in the work?
Yeah.
Not really. I'm telling you this on video. Not really. To buy the first home, you're already ready. Because your mother's ready. Huh? You want the home to come to you like, woof, magic, the home appeared. Do you block the time on Zillow, any of the NJMLS to check homes?
No.
So you want the home just to appear. Wakiti. Because you have a rent problem. You're saying you have a rent problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
But you could live rent free. With the 3.5% down payment,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have money to buy a home. To buy an asset. Let's call it an asset. Because a home is a liability unless somebody else is paying for it. So when you got a problem when it comes to the rent, it's because you have a mindset problem, because problems are not in the pocket. Problems are in the mind. If I was you, I'll buy my first home, I'll live in the basement, live in the attic, rent first floor, second floor, third floor, buy a multifamily. Shout out to Sam the realtor. Sam the realtor. Sam the investor. He's part of the organization. We said we're going to form a team of people, obviously realtor brokers, to get the homes. But you will never be free till you reap what? Well, I understand everybody wants the dream car, the dream home, but everything starts with the what? Dream business. Hands believe. How's that project going?
Yeah.
When was the last time you recorded with me?
I think it was 3 weeks or 4.
You're supposed to record every what?
Week.
Huh?
Every week.
So why is it that I record every day to lead by example and you recorded 3 weeks ago? Is it we got the resources? I never will label anything like it's mine. These are your resources. So why are you not recording? Why you don't record with Vanessa or with somebody else? Or do I tell you people, don't do it?
No.
We can invest into 3 things. Ourselves. Why? Because what separates the best from the rest is mindset, right? Attention, because we have to day trade attention. Attention is a currency. Our personal brand. We all need to understand the importance of branding. As CEOs of our own company, we need to be have more credit for the brand called us. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How important is personal brand today, in today's modern world? Having an online presence. Gio's a trainer,
Yeah.
but Gio, the minute he becomes an online trainer, he's going to make way more money than being a one-on-one trainer.
Yeah.
Facts or no?
Yeah, he can train more people.
He could train more people, and he's going to be able to impact more people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So do you have a rent problem?
No, I have a mindset problem.
So how you going to fix that problem? Because if I was you, I would have lived rent-free. Basement, attic. Plus, you own the home. You're building equity. So this is the issue that people think they got a problem. Guys, you guys don't have a problem. You guys have a mental problem. Work on your mindset. Educate yourself. But if you tell a man or a woman to go and educate yourself, oh, I went to school, I graduated high school, look at my high school diploma, or I got my GED, I went to college. That's not education. Self-education. Personal development. You got to take the time to personal develop your own self. If you don't literally set your own self a personal development program, yourself, like you're like, okay, I need to learn this skill. I need to learn that skill. And every 3 months, you literally learn a new skill based on how the world's heading. You ain't going nowhere in this world. Everybody wants to get this, get that. But first, you got to become the person.
Yeah.
You got to do the stuff in order to have the stuff. So even having all the resources, using Emily as an example, if she doesn't become the person and do the stuff, little things, you're not going to get it. So with all that said, you don't have a rent problem.
I have a mindset problem.
You got a mindset problem.
Yeah. Thank you.
Remember, money is a byproduct of value creation. And how do you pay rent? By creating value. Thank you, Emily. Facing challenges directly. What you resist, persist. How you doing, Andy?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos.
I didn't even
Positivo.
ask her how she was doing. Because I felt her energy, how she was doing. And I like energy to match. Straight up. You could feel people's vibration. I don't know about you guys, but that's me. Certain people, I don't want to ask them how you're doing. Straight up. The best way to ask them how you're doing is by not giving them attention at all. Well, out of respect, and out of love, and she's a perfect, candidate for me to bring a message. Because that's what we're doing. We're here, bringing message that impact while acting and also bringing awareness to the world. Because we're in the transformation business, not the transaction. Because if it would have been transaction, she's negative with me. You're negative with me. Everybody's negative with me. Because I know my worth. And I know for a fact, and I say this on camera, I say this on video, because what's not recorded is not remembered, that people that stay around, stick around, I don't promise you, I don't promise the world, I promise myself. Because I act like God is using me to basically bring a different type of awareness to the world or to people. They'll make it not just in life, though whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe it can achieve. I'll help them get anything they want. The world's going to be their oyster. Because your mindset shifted from a fix
Growth.
to a growth to now living your dreams. Remember, society, the government, they want you fucking, what? Chiquito. Look what they're doing to Elon Musk right now.
What they doing to him?
Simple. Since Elon Musk is investing $1 million a day into the campaign with Trump, right? Because he wants Trump to win. You got me? Now, obviously the opposite party, what do you think they want to do with him?
Limit him.
They want to limit him. They want to take him down. You got me? That's what you can see. There's corruption at the top level when it comes to the presidential. So the world's in need of leaders. But leaders that want the best, not just for the United States, but that want the best for the world. There's a different type of leadership, that a different perspective to see just the world from a different point of view. See, most people are looking out for their nation, their country, and in reality, they're not even looking for their nation, for their country. I don't know if that makes sense. That's why when it comes to politics or religion, I keep myself away. I already learned my lesson when it comes to churches. I gave it a chance more than one time, but these spiritual leaders, 99% of them do not lead by example. When are you going to have me what's his name? What's his name?
Padre Jesus.
Padre Jesus, because I do want to sit with him. I have a lot of questions.
That's good.
Right?
It's not up to me.
Why this? Why that?
That's not my decision to make.
Right?
Yeah.
But
Coming soon.
Make the group chat and let's make it yesterday.
Okay.
Type of thing. I'm serious. Have them come tomorrow. Yesterday. You got me? Because the thing is, remember, we value the spiritual pillar. Espiritualmente. How you doing today?
Excelentemente bien, positivo y productivo. Let me finish. Espiritualmente, spiritually connection with God, getting to know myself daily. Mentalmente, our mind is our most powerful tool, so your mind got to stay sharp. Físicamente, health is the ultimate wealth. It's a shame for a man to grow old without reaching greatness physically. Emocionalmente, estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento, especially around Carlos. He's going to attack, he's going to poke, but you got his success and the stress. Once that stress come, whatever you want to label it, you can't fold. You got to succeed, excel. Y financieramente, que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. We all have a purpose. He who is not fit to serve is not fit to live. So find out your purpose, your reason for being.
Let's talk about lack of accountability and also patterns of self-sabotage. Okay, owning your role in problems. Many problems arise when we fail to take responsibility for our own actions and decisions. My question to you is, how does avoiding accountability contribute to recurring problems?
Avoiding accountability. When you avoid accountability, the problem is going to keep reoccurring until you solve the problem. So if you don't, I made the decision that everything that happens in my life is my fault. It may sound
So you take responsibility now?
For everything, correct.
Now,
at the end of the day, there could be rotten apples, but it's my fault for not taking it out. If we're a team and there's people not putting up their part, as a leader, you have to take ownership. Got to create.
So you learn your lesson when it comes to taking ownership no matter what?
I learn every day.
Okay. Accountability as a solution. Accepting responsibility empowers you to change and find solutions. Why taking responsibility is essential for overcoming challenges?
when you take responsibility when it comes to a challenge, is if you want to change your life, if you want to change the world, you first got to start with changing yourself. So when you take responsibility, you focus on yourself instead of focusing on controlling others, things that are outside of your control.
Proactive instead of being reactive.
Correct.
So the more you work on your inner world, because your external world is a reflection of your inner world, right? Because some people, they attract problems. I don't understand. Why?
Why do you think?
I do understand why. Because life is a mirror of them, right? Bring me the biggest problem. What do you think is the biggest problem right now?
The mind.
The mind.
Correct.
Right?
Everything.
Why do I emphasize so much la mente? La mente. Espiritualmente, mentalmente, físicamente, emocionalmente, financieramente. Estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. Why do I speak so much about la mente, la mente, la mente, la mente? Just like John D. Rockefeller wanted a world what? Full of workers, not thinkers. The Strangest Secret, Earl Nightingale. Listen to that audiobook. 30 days, 30 minutes, every day, first thing early in the morning. People do not even use 2% of the brain. They don't use 2% de la mente. The difference between us and animals is the mind. Why are people not working their mind?
Why do you think?
Huh?
Why do you think?
You got to put it in the work. We don't get updated. Like, it's like updating a computer. Even though Elon Musk is working on a ship with artificial intelligence, you got me? We're not robots.
No.
We got to work on our mind. People are not willing to take the time to read books. When you read a book, you're pretty much reading a lifetime of experience of a man or a woman written in a book. But most people, they're not willing to take 3 hours of their time to literally read the book, highlight with a notebook, write notes, and reread whatever thing or go back on whatever they don't understand. They're not willing to do that. Most people, they don't, and if they read, the new illiterate is not the person that reads and writes. The new illiterate is the person that
can't learn and then unlearn and then relearn.
So that's the problem right there. Society, our parents, right? Remember, the minute you were born till you were like 8, whatever you saw your parents and everybody around, society, that's how your programming language. For example, in my case, being in a business environment, what did I was programmed to be a what? Business investor. Because that's what I saw from a little kid. So I said, hold up. I don't want nobody to tell me what to do. Because since a little kid, I was already telling people what to do. You get me? Remember, I was already in a position of power just because of my family. The workers there, just because they knew I was family. You get me? They were what? They were going to treat me different.
You had some type of leverage.
I had leverage, right? So the first step to solving a problem is admitting it exists. So patterns of self-sabotage, recognizing self-sabotage, unconscious pattern, like procrastination or negative self-talk can create unnecessary problems. What self-sabotaging behaviors create problems in your life?
It's funny you ask that question because I'm the type of person that I like to learn off other people's mistakes. So
a wise man.
People may look like you're putting them on blast, but as I was reflecting, when you was talking to Emily and Vanessa, I answered the question before Emily got the answer. For me, it was like myself, analysis paralysis. And it's hard to admit that, but that's the truth. It's about priorities. Why I don't have my first home? It's priorities. The dream business is already there. I'm serving, but now it's about when am I going to turn that one day into day one? And that's the name of the podcast. So when it comes to procrastination, I chose this topic because my life changed that I realized I was sabotaging myself. Most people don't look at themselves in the mirror and say, yo, I'm the problem. And that's when people's life change. We talk about self-awareness because that's key. It's not putting people on blast. What's 1 through 10? I will always say a 5 below 5. There's always room for improvement.
Nah, like you really, not saying you or the world, but we humans, we're supposed to literally rate ourselves in areas where that's how you're able to keep improving, getting 1% better Kaizen every single day, right? We could rate ourselves. But we need to be realistic, if it makes sense.
Correct.
Makes sense?
Yes,
But you're going to notice that the people that have that problem, they'll give themselves a high number. Because put it like that, if they wouldn't know they had that problem, they would have been probably, working on it.
Correct.
But since they're not aware they got that problem, they look at it like it's something normal.
I understand most people don't want to do nothing about it. That's procrastination. Say one day.
They avoid, they don't face everything in race.
Yes.
They rather stay in fear zone or comfort zone than basically what?
Solving that problem.
Than attacking the problem.
Correct.
You got me? With force, fears, whatever you want to call it, right? So breaking the cycle, becoming aware of self-sabotaging habits is essential to eliminate them and create healthier patterns. How can self-awareness help break the cycle of self-sabotage?
When you have self-awareness and you realize I'm taking 2 steps forward, but I'm also taking 1 step back. How can I improve? I send you something and you send me like questions to answer myself. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills to solve those problems. So what skills do I need to help myself excel and stop sabotaging myself? Where in my mind, where in my brain can I add some certain information? What book could I pick up that will help me excel and then keep growing?
Ignorance is the most expensive thing on this world. Mm-hmm. What you don't know is keeping you poor, passing opportunities over repeatedly. Don't be your own worst enemy. See, a lot of people say, oh, that's my enemy. She's my enemy. Bro, sis, your enemy's yourself. When people admit they're the fucking problem, that's when your fucking life changes. That's when you literally are going to grow.
And most people think that the devil is the enemy. It's our flesh. It's ourselves. It's not the devil. It's what he uses to tempt us. And when we give into that temptation.
That's why they escape reality with alcohol, drugs. You got me? Guys with women.
Even food.
You got me? Food. Look at a man's body and you could tell a lot about a man. Facts?
True.
Huh? Look at a woman's body too, and you can tell a lot about a woman because we're not going to leave women behind either.
Let me think that. We're all human.
We're all human, right or wrong? It's not belittling people because I'm not better than people. Just like nobody's better than me. I'll give a man. As a matter of fact, I'll put all mans together against me right now. Call it cocky, call it arrogant, bro. The inner work I've done is to bring me mentally down. The whole world needs to come against me, and not even like that. You throw me with the wolves, I'll lead the fucking pack. And I know that. Anywhere I'm at, I don't gotta tell people I'm a leader. A leader would never say I'm a leader. You don't need to tell people you're a leader. There's no need.
Energy.
It's just how you vibrate. When you walk into a room, your ability to smell the rotten apple and get the fucking rotten apple out of the fucking team, group, or room, whatever you want to call it. That's strength. You got me? Because leaders move by character, not reputation. If you go and ask everybody that has met me something about me, believe them. Whatever they say, believe them. And that multiplier. If they tell you I'm a piece of shit, believe them. But times 100 more, a billion more. You got me? But don't believe them when they tell you anything good I've done in their life. Remember, when a man like myself, on growth mode all my life, that never settles, and it doesn't matter how much we're growing, there's still room for keep growing.
Right.
Remember, there's people that they're gonna grow. Mm-hmm. They're gonna escape the employee mindset. They're gonna get into becoming a business owner, investor. But then they tapped. Estoy cómodo, estoy tranquilo. I don't need that. Not around me. We got to 10, let's get to 100. 100 to 1,000. 10,000.
100,000, and then a mil. And keep going up. How you say you start at 0 every day?
Every day. That hunger. It's like basketball. Every day, 0. The points or the games we won, yes, they don't count today, bro. Oh, I'm an excellent player. Proof now. Man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie. What else do you want to tell the world when it comes to this topic?
Guys, the only problem we have is our mind. Our own worst enemy is ourselves. And what I say, we have done 102 episodes on CMR podcast. Also on Day One podcast, I've done episodes why the best investment you can make is on yourself. But I'm pretty sure any topic we have done, just look at the titles and whichever topic you feel like you're struggling, I'm pretty sure will bring a lot of clarity. And we're doing this for the people. It's not about being famous, about the souls we could impact, the lives we could touch. And God bless you guys. Jesus loves you. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Jandy. Every problem is a gift. Without them, we wouldn't grow. Once again, every problem is a gift. Without them, we wouldn't grow. My brother Gio!
How are you, bro?
Excelentemente bien. No, la derecha, la derecha.
Sorry.
They normally say that the left es del enemigo, pero I don't believe that, pero se ve mejor la derecha.
Let me know. I don't do that again. Yes.
No, that's not,
Thank you, bro.
you know. How you doing, first of all, Gio?
Fantastic.
Fantásticamente.
Fantásticamente bien.
That's a new word.
Excelentemente bien.
En vez de decir excelentemente bien,
Yes.
fantásticamente.
Fantásticamente. I like it. Thank you.
Gio,
I'm always learning from you. Always learning from you.
When it comes to the topic, what do you want to tell the world when it comes to, you know, the topic we're talking about today, why you have problems?
You know, that's true what you say, the mind. You know, the moment I realized my circle, I was, I don't want to be like them. So, but I started to thinking and say, okay, I had to change my mind. The problem of me was my mind. It was a reflection in the stereo. So that's the problem of the world. That's my problem, the mind. So that's
I'm
why
listening to you.
I decide to meet people like you, the mentor, so you can teach me how I can improve myself and grow. So that's the problem, the mind.
I want to play a video.
Yes.
It's in Spanish, but we could do an episode. Not today, because you could do it with her.
Yes.
But something when it comes to problems.
Para la evolución de la mente. Preste atención a lo que le voy a decir. Regla número 1 para la evolución de la mente. Empiece fingiendo hasta que se lo crea. Empiece fingiendo hasta que se lo crea. ¿Qué es lo que usted quiere para su vida? ¿Quiere atraer dinero? Empiece a decir frases como: el dinero me sigue con facilidad. Soy un imán para el dinero. El dinero me alcanza. El dinero me rinde. El dinero es bueno. ¿Quiere tener paz interior? Diga: todo está bien en mi mundo. Me siento bien, perdono, me amo, me aman. ¿Quiere estar bien en su matrimonio? Diga: tengo una pareja que respeto y me respeta. Nos amamos, vamos a morir juntos. Usted no sabe eso y puede ser que no llegue, pero por lo menos está en ese canal positivo, porque nunca usted va a poder atraer a su vida aquello que en su corazón no lo siente ni lo cree. Regla número 1 para la
If you think in terms of problems, you attract more problems. If you think in terms of solutions, you attract more solutions or opportunities, whatever you want to call it. The mind is a magnet, world. The mind is a magnet. If you think in negative terms, you will attract negativity. If you think in positive terms, you will attract what? Positivity. See, that video is the perfect example of why we need to focus on what we want and not on what we don't want.
Yes.
See, most people, they focus on what they don't want. That's why they have problems.
That's true.
Think about it, Gio.
Yeah.
We have options in life,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
The positive way and the negative way.
Right?
That's option.
So, to wrap this up, problems as a signal for growth. Problems highlight areas for improvement. Problems can be signal to growth, showing us where we need to develop skills or adapt. My question to you, Gio, is how do problems highlight areas for personal growth? In this case, let's say an example, somebody's a businessman, right? And they have a problem, you know, maybe with a partner,
Yeah.
or they have a problem in the business with the employees or with the suppliers or with the landlord or just any issue in general, if it makes sense.
In the business or
In the
life.
business.
Okay, perfect.
What my question to you is,
Yes.
how do problems highlight areas for personal growth?
Perfecto. Antes de que conteste, ¿me puedes preguntar la pregunta en español para que yo pueda contestar correctamente?
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
How do problems highlight? ¿Cómo los problemas subrayan las áreas para el crecimiento personal?
Okay, first of all,
¿Cómo le hace un highlight?
Yes.
¿Me entiendes?
yeah, like, ¿cómo yo me doy cuenta cuál es el problema? How I notice what is the problem?
I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Yeah.
Let's
thank
say you
Thank
and your brother,
Yeah.
right? There could be an issue in the business, right? When there's an issue in the business, that means that whoever's running the business
Yeah.
is not growing mentally. No
Oh.
está trabajando la mente.
Sí.
It's not
Sí.
working on their mind,
Yes.
right?
That's
So
true.
the problem is never the business. The problem is always the leader.
Yeah.
right? Business grows how the leaders grow. I've been able to grow all my life and all my business and outgrow all my businesses because I kept outgrowing my own self.
That's true.
Carlo, there's no such thing as outgrowing your own self. Guys, every single day, Kaizen, 1% better. Every single day, if you show up and with that intention of business development, also personal development, right? Because remember, personal development is one area, but business development is another area,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
That's for growing.
Yeah. That's true.
Grow, get rid of your old ways. Grow, get rid of your weakness. GROW, right? So let's give you another scenario. Using problems to transform. Embracing challenges as growth opportunities lead to resilience and wisdom. Why is it beneficial to see problems as chances to improve?
Nice. I like that one. You know, if you're going to lead somebody, let's say as a trainer, I had to work on my mindset as to be a leader. I cannot be a leader without be a leader. So that was a problem for me before. So I had to work on that. Like in the business position, like with my brother, right? If you hear on work in the morning, count in the morning, be like everything, ¿cómo se dice todo en orden? Everything order.
Everything in order.
Everything is going to be mess. So when we see the problem, now we accept it and we try to solve. No, I mean not try to solve it. We solve it.
But you know, how you do one thing is how you do everything.
Yes.
If a person normally has problem in the personal life, they also have problems in the business life,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Yeah.
Right? Because most people's life is disorganized.
Yeah.
That's why yesterday we did an episode why you need to live by your calendar. If it's not in your calendar, why are you doing it? You got to do things only that are in your calendar.
Yeah, like let's say if some people don't have the mindset, they have a business and they have start bringing the money, maybe they go to start buy a TV, clothes, maybe a nice car, but they are not injecting in the business. So that's true in the mindset. Like if we have the mindset to have the money, now we're going to invest in another business. We're going to grow. I don't know, to hire more people, hire more quality of the tables, in the interior, right? So that's what I say. Like the business is if you don't have the mindset with the money, you're going to waste it, and you're not going to invest. So yeah.
That's why money has 3 stages. You got to know how to get it, you got to know how to keep it, and you got to know how to grow it. How do you get money? Time is money.
Yeah.
Time is money.
No. Time is not money.
With money, you buy time.
The time is life.
And with money, you can make money.
Yeah.
But with an idea, you could literally print money.
Nice.
That's made by us in the organization. There's levels to this money game, right? Remember,
you're in the money games.
the thing is, time is money for people in implementation. 4 levels of value creation. In implementation, time is money. People that are employees, they're selling their time for money. In unification, with money, you buy people's time. With money, you buy people's time. Those are business people, right? Because you will never be free till you become a business owner, minimum, right or wrong?
Minimum, yeah.
You get to tell people what to do.
Yeah.
What you rather be other people tell you what to do, or you tell others what to do?
No, I like to tell others what to do.
Okay.
I mean, if you're
Right?
right, I had to be in that position.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right? Then in communication, with money, you make money. That's as an investor.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people think, what's easier? To work for $1 million or to borrow $1 million?
No, to borrow $1 million.
So why people are not doing it? What
Nice
you don't know is
question.
keeping you poor.
Nice
If we go
question.
ask people in general, what do you do for a living? Automatically, I could pick up already everything A through Z, their brain, everything.
Yeah.
A through Z.
The way they answer, the way
I could read a man or woman in 2 seconds.
Nice.
2
Nice.
seconds.
I
Sounds
like
messed up.
I like it.
Right?
That's
Then,
protection.
the highest level of value creation is the imagination. That's why people that are visionary, who makes more? The person that had the idea to put the business, right? The visionary?
Yeah.
Or to put basically the idea to make the building or something or the home, whatever, or the person that did the work in implementation
I think the one is creating everything.
with the mind.
I mean, we
The
can see it.
visionary.
Yeah, we can
The
see
one that
the
imagined
way it's
it.
working, but no, not really.
This is where you print money.
Mm.
In imagination. An
Wow.
idea is just a dream without execution. We can close the distance between an idea and money.
Wow.
That's why in this level, you print money.
Now it makes sense when you say free money.
Now it makes sense.
Now it makes
Shout
sense.
out to Sam, Capital Games. Tag that episode, please. There, the episode I did with Sam on printing money, because a lot of people might look at it like I'm full of shit, or you get me?
Yeah, no.
But
That's wisdom right there.
we could do an episode in Spanish.
Yeah.
Como
I
printar
like it.
dinero,
Yes, I like it. Yeah.
right?
That sounds nice.
To wrap this up,
Yeah.
90% of your problems go away if you eat clean. So you know,
Yeah.
you're a trainer.
Yes.
So you know, 80%
Yeah.
is nutrition.
Yeah. Nutrition and
Right?
exercise, everything in the
Because
mind.
you're gonna have more energy.
Mm,
If you move daily, meaning if you work out.
yeah.
Because eating clean, that's 80%.
That's true.
But moving, physical activity, that's another.
That's the compliment, right?
That's for the physical pillar, right?
Yeah.
Siempre fresh, nunca stress if you dress well.
Nice. Yeah.
Because when you dress well, your confidence is up the roof.
You're always fresh.
Siempre facts or no?
Yeah.
You look at yourself in the mirror, you don't need other people's validation, approval, because
Yeah.
you did it for your own self.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why
You're making for you.
you do it for you, right?
Yeah.
Learn financial literacy, meaning learn finance, learn how money works. Read the book, The Cash Flow Quadrant. Read the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Read books on finance, on money. Because if you're giving a third of your day, 8 hours of your day, working on a 9 to 5,
Working the muscle on the mind.
right? Might as well learn how money works so you can understand how cash flow works,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
That's why when the man that works all day has no time to make money. When a man works all day, you got no time to make money. Because making money is an idea. Study the John D. Rockefeller. Study Henry Ford. Study the greatest. Right? When you set boundaries, not a people pleaser. See, a lot of people, they're yes man. Fulana calls, Fulano calls, and they're picking up the phone. Hello? I don't give a F who calls. If it was not in my calendar, why would I pick up?
Yeah.
If it's not in my mission, my daily task, if I'm working out, why would I pick up a call? Especially early in the morning. Every time in my life I picked up a call, there's always some negative bullshit. Shout out to Vanessa calling me early in the morning, telling me some negative fucking bullshit.
No,
You
but
gotta
that
know
makes
when to
sense.
fucking tell people certain shit. Facts or no?
Yeah, that's facts.
Huh?
That's facts. You have to protect your energy.
You want me to tell you something, Gio?
Tell me.
A person could owe me money and I don't collect money.
Mm.
Because I understand
Yeah.
people. I understand that, people are going through stuff too.
Yeah.
But instead of me focusing on the problem, let me focus on the solution. Let me help them, how to get money with me.
Yes.
You see the difference?
You have to bring something in the
You know how
table.
many people I have that owe me mad fucking money? 100 grand there, 50 grand there, 20 grand there, little shit there, bomb there, a mill there. They add up.
Yeah.
But one thing about me, I always understood that there's 5 moves to what? Financial freedom. You need a coach mentor. You need to build your character. Cash flows, money coming in, money coming out, meaning you got to become a business owner. Credit is the foundation to money. So I don't need to be the bank to lend people money also, or to help a person. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why you got to leverage other people's money, other people's experience. So when a man says, shout out to the Emilys of the world, rent, you don't got a rent problem. You don't got a rent problem.
The money is the problem. We have
The
to-
money's not the problem, it's the mindset.
I mean, when I say that is that we got to make more money with the mind. Like we have to make more money.
Money's a byproduct of value creation,
Yeah.
right? But to wrap this up,
Yeah.
if you set boundaries, frenar la gente, ¿sí o no?
Sí.
Because when you have a vision, when you go to sleep with a vision, you wake up with a purpose.
That's
You're not
true.
gonna basically, if it's not in your schedule, why are you doing it?
Mm.
Shout out to the Mannies of the world. You talk something now and he still comes late. Yes, today you didn't come late. What's your fucking excuse? Do not even talk, bro, because you're not gonna drag me to your level. That's why I tell people we gotta practice OQP. Most people will look at it like I'm here trying to embarrass people. No. I'm trying to bring you awareness.
The world is very
You got me?
evil, so we have to make it strong.
If you read daily, your personal development, right?
Yeah.
Most people, they don't want to read. Choose friends and prioritize sleep. That's why friends, OQP. Mejor solo que mal qué,
Acompañado.
mal acompañado. Dime con quién anda
Yeah.
y te diré qué, quién
quién
eres
eres.
y para dónde vas.
That's true.
Ser, hacer, tener. Si tú quieres ser un empresario, dueño de negocio, lo que tú, un inversionista, descaradamente, quien quiere estar alrededor mío, tú tienes que venir con una mentalidad. You gotta come with a mentality to become an investor.
That's
Porque
true.
I refuse to let a man or a woman alrededor mío que me venga a mí a hablar de empleado. No, tú eres empleado, está bien, pero te le tengo la solución. I have the solution. Let me bring you in the elevator from implementation straight to imagination. ¿Qué idea tú tienes? ¿O qué idea yo te puedo ayudar? ¿Qué oportunidad puedo crear? What opportunity can I create for you right now? We turn that into a vision. We turn it into a business, right? We create a company. Then we get funding. We get money. We make it a reality.
That's why I like you.
Well, don't come and tell me, oh no, but I got bills to pay. Hablamos el martes. Subscribe or don't subscribe. Amén.
Thank you, guys.
We don't do this for the views. Un placer. No te sabes.